We are going to install this package of bees into this colony. This colony was good and healthy last year, only it got too cold and was too far away from a frame of honey, so they died of starvation, really, not because it was too cold, but because in part of the cold. So we're going to reuse these frames. So I'm taking some empty frames of drawn comb, and I'm putting those in the middle, and I'm putting some honey and pollen on the sides. We'll put this on the sides. So they've got two and a half frames of honey. That's plenty of feed. We don't need to feed these bees any syrup. And we're going to release these bees into this hive slowly. I'm not going to shake them out of there. I'm going to be a little bit more gentle with these. But I am going to squirt them with water. You could use some syrup, some sticky syrup. I'm going to use water.
Why do you use water?
I want to use water here because it will allow the beekeeper to get the bees out of the box without them flying out everywhere. It gets their wings a little bit sticky or wet, so they have to dry off first before they can fly away and maybe drift next door. All right? I'm going to take the queen out. Make sure she's alive. Set her in the shade. Don't set her in the direct sunlight for a minute. Okay. Now, I'm first of all going to put the queen. I'm going to put the queen down here. I'll take the cork out. Make sure the queen's at the other end of the cage. We've all released the queen before we wanted to, so don't feel too bad if it happens, but try not to let it happen. Queen's going to the other end of the cage while I'm getting this cork out. Okay. All right, I want to put the queen with the screen facing down or facing up. In this case, it'll be okay. So we'll do that so the bees have access to her. I don't want to put the screen right against there. So now the bees can't have access to her until they open up the exit, right? So
and
put
they
her,
couldn't feed her and it would die, she would die.
Right, they couldn't feed her. So, all right, we've got all 10 frames in our hive now.
Okay, the screen is facing down and you're just wedging it between?
Yep, I just wedged it between the top bars. That's good enough. Now I'm going to put a shell on. So I've got an empty box here. And you'll need the depth of the package bees would require a deep box. Unless you lie it down on its side, you could do that in a shallow. But, all right, I'm going to take out the... And then I'm just going to tip this upside down onto the queen. All right, you can tumble a few bees out of there if you want, right on the queen cage. Perfect. And then set this down gently. Don't smash the bees. Just set it down gently over the top of the queen. All right. Now the bees will crawl out of there on their own. So the bees will eventually figure out to go down onto the combs. They'll go down on the frames. They'll know that the queen is down below and not in the package anymore. So they'll all crawl down there and set up housekeeping and come out of the cage that they were shipped in shortly. The problem with this one, if it is a problem, is now I've got to come back within the next day and make sure the queen is out of her cage and take out the empty cage and the queen cage and take the shell off and put the lid on just one box deep. That's maybe a little gentler way of installing your package bees. They can work on that still. I'll put this on top of the frames, and the bees can crawl up underneath it and still take the syrup out of that can.
It's just suction release, right? So.
Right.
Okay, so we're back to Larry's hive number 1, and they're talking about instructions about what to do tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, so tomorrow I'll come back and I'll make sure that all the bees are out of their cage and the queen's been released. And then I'll take this empty shell off. Don't put the frames in it. We want to reduce it down to just one box for about the next month. When they've gone to work on that and are filling that up, then we'll come back and put the frames in this box and add it.
So what if the bees go back up into their cage and not down onto there? What would he do?
So there's some reasons why the bees might want to go back up and stay in their cage. So the smell of their hive is there, and they've become accustomed to that as their living space for the last 4 or 5 days. So sometimes they're reluctant to come out of that cage. They start building wax around the can of syrup and around the queen cage, and so they're working on that spot. They want to stay in that spot. And so if the bees were reluctant to move down onto the combs, which can happen sometimes, usually doesn't, then I would just shake them out. Give them a little incentive, give them some momentum there, shake them out.
So we'd reduce it down to 1 box instead of the 2, because the top one is the empty shell.
Yes.
And then just leave 10 frames and then put the lid on.
Yep.
And make sure the queen's out of her cage?
Yes, make sure she's out. We only put honey in the entrance instead of a hard candy plug, so she should be out, but make sure.
Okay, we got some bees going on their orientation flight, so we can kind of watch their pattern. They're kind of flying in figure 8s. They start out with small figure 8s, and then the figure 8s get bigger and bigger as they figure out where they are. They're starting to fly, 15 feet from the hive, and they'll get their GPS location on where this hive is and how to get back to it, how to get home after foraging.